Okay. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the stream. Oh, wait, give me a sec. I did things. I did my guy. Also, I'm sorry if I look scruffy. It's been a lot. All just going constantly. Test. Now a little quiet. Come on, a little quiet. Test. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pack, it's still compressing the fuck out of my audio. Test. Hopefully that's good. Not now. I fluctuate. God damn it. There, maybe? We'll try that. Let me know if I'm just, like, quieter than God. I don't know. Also, that's my actual screen. Also, it's been a hot minute since I played this game. Also, I gotta turn on a fan. It's so hot. It's so hot, and it's also not that hot. Like, for you guys, I'm assuming it's hot. For me, it's just hot because I have no tolerance for heat. But you know, is what it is. But, ladies and gentlemen, today we're jumping back into Neo White, chipping away at it ever so slightly. I think we're going to go gung-ho into story stuff, because we need to progress a lot in that, although we still do have a lot of story quests to do with, like, our characters like Purple, Red, but I kind of feel like it's probably best to treat that as if it's, like, New Game Plus stuff. So at the end, just go and binge through it all rather than doing like half of it every now and again. I feel like it's weird with tension. Also, I feel like it's a lot better to come back and chip away at that stuff ever so slightly. Yeah, I think that's better. So that because if Cult of the Lamb comes out, or say Saints Row 2, if this takes this long, they're still far away, but still. Then at least I can say, okay, well, we did the base game. I can go play those games, then come back and knock this the character quests and such out of the park. And also, there's not too much like interweaving. Like there's these people's side quests are not indicative of like further evolution within the story. It's not like by knowing that Yellow was like best bro in the world that where we have an advantage in some way, you know. Zero says, "Holy." I am lucky. Wow, what happened? Zero says, I barely made it out of a life or death situation. What happened, Zero? Also, oh my god, I got a sore in my mouth and it hurts. What's good, Madara? Madara says, hello. I used to watch you a lot and on the Die days. You helped a lot. Have a good day. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm happy I was able to help in any way. Thank you so much for giving me a single second of your day, and hopefully you enjoy the rest of it. Zero says, yeah, Zero, what happened? Life or death situation? Let me hear about it. That's freaky as hell. I don't like hearing about that. It's terrifying. I think we have to go talk to this guy again and get further information about the Book of Life. I think. Let's go talk to Gabby. Hopefully
You're back.
Good, it's loud enough. I am back, Gabby. How are you?
Don't act so happy to see me.
Yes.
Let's see here. Your next mission requires this neon rank.
I'm 30-something.
Well, look at that. Your neon rank is sufficient to move on to a new assignment.
I know.
You've earned yourself a Heavenly Delight ticket. How fun.
Maybe we should just bang those out, like immediately, because we have a lot.
One moment while I check on Mr. Mikey's schedule.
Cool.
Red, so good to see you, hun.
Madara? Okay, Madara. Beautiful name. Thank you for making sure I get it right. Thank you. Zero says there was apparently a flight mislabeled. There was apparently a fight mislabeled as a robbery at the school where they're just about done rebuilding. My brother and I were freaking out since we were right by the school, and where was a kid followed us who looked like he had something in his hand. Thankfully, it wasn't a weapon. It was just his phone, as the cops had told us. Okay. So there was a mislabeled as a so there's a fight in your school. It was mislabeled as a robbery. We're reading that right? We ran all the way from behind school, about 3 blocks, to my brother's friend's house, and hunkered down. They're a fair bit until my mom could come get us. My back was killing me. Yeah, good job, Zero, getting them out of there. My heart was literally pounding in my throat. I'm literally coughing my head off at the moment. What? Oh, I'm coughing my head. Yeah, Zero. Jesus. So what? So Zero, I'm a little confused on what happened. So there was like a fight or a robbery near your school, so you ran away? And is this because there's like a lot of fucked up tension in the like school system right now because of all the horrible, demonstrous things going on? Say it very, yeah. To where you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here if there's any sort of like swing of badness. But that's props to you for having a plan and sticking to it. So most people just freeze and they're like, fuck. And that's not wrong to do that either. It's not good or bad. It depends on how fate handles you. Sometimes staying put is actually a pretty good thing to do. Other times, not so good. Not so good, but yeah. What's good, Nanny?
I know. It's been crazy lately, hasn't it?
Oh wait. Nanny. Oh my god, the goddamn art that you made was beautiful, buddy. I'm because I was editing all today, and it's actually kind of shitty. I edited like the whole day, got one video for you. It's a build video, so it's pretty highly edited, but still. But I have to still edit a lot. But I did put one of them into Discord. I love the like bearded shadow man. It just weirdly works. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll show it to you guys. If you guys haven't seen it, the Nanny made another amazing emote, and it's this right here. I love it. It's a callback to our Crow to Rage meme or emote. And I love the beard. It just kind of works. I don't know why, because it's like a furry Wookiee creature, but also the beard makes it look like just a little bit different. Stand out just a big way. And yes. But Nanny, I'll probably crop it in a way once I get time. But although I'm doing the course, we're doing the editing videos still, so hopefully I'll get to it. Remind me, keep me on my toes to do it. Like give me a week to try, and if I forget, then remind me. But I'll try to get all those up soon. Although there is a cap, I think, on Discord's what is it called? Emotes. So yes. But love the work. Brilliant. Far more than I deserve. They look great. Especially, I love the highlights that you always do, like the little orange highlight on the ears and the blue highlight as well. Love it. Zero says it was a fight that was mislabeled as a robbery, which is what the Amber Alert said. Okay. So some kids were trying to team up against this one kid to take his phone. God damn, that sounds horrible, Zero. It sounds like just a bad, toxic ass place, like toxic environment. School. Was it school, or was it just out in the kind of neighborhood around the school? People trying to steal a kid's phone. That's so weird too. Was it like bullying, or was it like a criminal element of like teenage kids who were like maybe in like disenfranchised positions, just stealing something of value from a person who maybe was going to school? Weird, freaky. So you witnessed this, or you seen the Amber Alert come up and you're like, get the fuck out of here? And you, all right, no, because you seen the Amber Alert come up on your phone, then you seen the person walking and you're like, uh-oh, is this the guy that robbed the store? Ah, fuck, I see. I think that's what you were saying. It was good fluff. But I said, I am here. Of course he's here. The man, the myth, the legend. Are you still alive from the heat wave? I know, it's been crazy lately, hasn't it?
You're telling me. I saw the craziest lovers quarrel the other day. You wouldn't believe the things those neons said.
What?
Drinks tonight? I want to hear everything.
Okay, Red smoozing with Gabby.
I'm still here, you know.
I'll see you then, hun. Now go on ahead. I won't keep you from Mikey any longer.
Thanks, Gabby.
She's working, Gabby, okay?
The hell was that?
What can I say? The ladies love me.
Hey. Hey-oh.
What are you two doing here? Rogue neons don't need assignments.
What did you say? Rogue neons.
Huh. I guess we don't. Why did we come here, Red?
We didn't want to arouse suspicion from the believers?
Solid.
Don't worry about all that. I'll handle the alibis. I already told the other angels what's going on, and they want to help too.
What the fuck, Mickey? One person who's like, you know what, I'm not a fan of you. Jesus.
Whoa. Seriously?
Yeah.
This used to be our home, you know. We went the cowardly route, pledging our asses to the believers so they'd spare our lives. But this ain't no life. And frankly, I'm sick of pretending it is.
Mickey, my boy.
Hell yeah, Mike.
Liberation, all
Go
that.
off.
Anyway, I figure if I'm gonna get shown up by a couple of mortals, I'll do my best to help.
Hell yeah, Mickey.
It's what the big guy would want.
Yeah.
We'll do our best not to let you down.
Thanks again, Mikey. And we'll
I
be
was
getting the
Mickey.
hell out of your office now.
Aw, I wanted to say it.
Take the steam out of his engine, all that. Alright, Nanny says, also, I'm glad you... I love it. I love it so much. Nanny, it's always incredible to me. Zero says, the fight was at school. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, so there was a fight that happened at school about this phone scuffle, and it got relabeled a robbery, and then on your way home, that's what I'm kind of misunderstanding, Zero, is when you got home, why did you run, essentially? What made you like, oh, fuck, is it because the Amber Alert put you on edge? And you were like, oh, shit, what do I do with this? Because, like, the Amber Alert said a robbery. And did you witness the fight? And then you're like, oh, fuck, I'm wondering how you deduce, get the fuck out of Dodge, essentially. I had to stop behind a couple of trees to take a break for my back. Thankfully, the cops stopped the kid who we thought was coming after us to question him. Oh, okay. So it bought us time. Okay. Huh. I feel like I'm missing aspects of the story, but also I don't think you're in any state to tell it. Also, just because you're like out of breath and shit. Also, it's probably still a little bit like anxiety-inducing. Like just not anxiety-inducing. Endorphins are basically pushing your brain all around. Because yeah, I'm trying to infer. I understand elements of the story, but not how they connect. Essentially, you know what I mean? I understand there's a robbery. I understand there's a fight. Kid with a phone. Amber Alert. But I don't know how it's, and also you got the fuck out of Dodge, and you had to, you pulled your brother out of the far away from this person. I just don't understand the sequencing, you know. Nana says, also, Grin, you gonna get God of War Ragnarok? I pre-ordered one already. I don't know, Nanny. Okay, so here's the thing, Nanny. I actually got a carbon tax thing back from Canada thing, which is basically just your money. It's just, yeah. But it was exactly like almost like $290, so $290. I'm like, okay, I can front the difference because I thought a PS4 was basically that, like $350. So I'm like, okay, spend $60 or $80, and I get that's okay. It's not just my money, but still, I'm paying the whole amount. I just got a little bit back, but what do you call it? Lone City was telling me that the PS5s are actually no, they're way more expensive than what an old gen console was, you know. And I'm not sure if I'm willing to drop $400 or $500 on a console that I probably will only be playing for 2 games. You know, $300, and I could get a lot of value out of it because, you know, I could play Deathverse, and that would probably get a decent amount of, viewership, and I could get reciprocated in some way in that regard. Also, I could maybe do that. Yeah, so, I don't know. But to me, I want to so badly because I so desperately want to, continue the amazing story. Again, I said it beforehand, but I think God of War is one of the best stories I've experienced in the last 10 years, honestly. Like a game that genuinely felt like refreshing and like felt like to me what people always talked about The Last of Us being, which I never really resonated with The Last of Us like other people, but that to me the story of like a father and a son, and also in this beautiful world that has like this background of Norse mythology, which has always been incredibly interesting and always kind of tackled, I think, in the wrong way. Like most people talk about Norse mythology, it's always Thor, Odin, and like, you know, like, oh, Loki's a weirdo, and like, you know, Odin fucks everything, you know, but it's not like, that's not the cool aspect of the whole thing. It's like, what about these traditions? What about the folklore? What about this guy who's literally immortal, who's a background-ish character? Yeah, and what are the kind of mental trials that could permeate within that person? Like the fact that if you are immortal, you basically are numb, and you can't feel pain, you can't feel, and for a warrior, a person who's kind of brash, how that would take a mental toll. That's like, those are absolutely the great questions to be delving into, I think, you know? So I want to, Nanny, but I'm also like, I don't know. Yeah.
Where are we headed?
Looks like the page glows brightest when I point it north.
Following this page, yeah? Purple! I think purple's gonna backstab us just to say that.
All right, come on out, Violet. We know you've been spying on us. It's not like...
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a cute little ghost.
Cute, but also, I'm sorry, I fucked up. I hate it. I always accidentally do trigger finger.
I mean, technically she's not wrong.
It's true.
You're not fooling anyone, Violet.
Fine, you caught me. But that's okay, because now I know all about your little rebellion against the believers.
God, you're the worst. Just your voice, everything about you.
Naughty, naughty, you two.
So what? You planning on reporting us?
I was considering it, but I think it'd be much more fun to watch you both beef it out here.
Biff it, you mean? You mean biff it? Like when you fail a trick and you smash your face into the concrete?
You know, Violet, if you want to join us, you can just ask.
What?
Yeah, Violet, come with us.
Red's like, my love!
You can't be serious.
That is something that we learned a little bit from her backstory, is that she thinks she has nobody, essentially.
Hey, I told you before, despite your whack social skills, I don't want an enemy in you. Besides, you're clearly not doing anything else.
You are, yeah, nothing going on. Okay? Ugh.
That's not true.
Ha! Get fucked.
Come on, Violet, it'll be fun. We can use White as target practice if we get bored.
You guys are the worst. White's he's a person. He exists.
Hey!
Well, if you really want me around so badly,
Yes!
just don't expect me to do any heavy lifting.
There it is. Well, you weren't doing anything beforehand, so now it's just like a little bit. We could maybe get a little bit of effort, you know? So something. Wah! Okay. Zero says, I didn't get the Amber Alert. My mom did. My brother saw the kid, and he rode his bike as fast as he could while waiting for me. I was thinking of going back the way we came, which was back through the school construction site area. That kid changed our minds. Well, my mind. Okay, so you were worried about getting jumped, I take it? So your mom told you about the Amber Alert, maybe. Somehow you understood that. I don't know how you got Amber. Okay, maybe told you, texted you. Brother was... The gap in the story for me, Zero, is... I don't know... So I know that your brother was basically here. So your brother's riding back. Your mom somehow knows the Amber Alert. You hear about this robbery, which was mislabeled a robbery because it was just an in school kind of fight. But yeah, so how did your brother, I imagine, came up to you and said, "There's a person that we will." Yeah, I'm missing. And again, I think it's because I haven't been in school in a while, so I don't know. Also, I don't know what age you are. So if you're like 18, yeah, that's something. But if you're like 12 or something, that's huge. A 12-year-old, you're gonna get stomped on by anybody. You know, it's like that's a huge problem. Like it's not just about getting in a scruffle; it's about getting you're knocked unconscious. So I'm a little bit scattered. Well, my mom. Okay. Nanny says, didn't you have? I do have a PS4, Nanny. Is it coming out on old gen? Is it coming out on old gen, Nanny? Because if it's coming out on old gen, then fuck it. I didn't know it was coming out. Is the God of War coming out on old gen? Because if that's the case, then I'll just play the old one. It might be shit. It'll be rough. It'll be real laggy and nightmare hell, I bet. But, still get to hear the story. I didn't think about that at all. Yeah. Well, this has made the whole choice very easy. Thank you. It is probably a good idea, though, for me to get it, the PS5 thing, just because, yeah. Also, sorry, this is turning into just a hangout stream because I'm just kind of, enjoying the conversation, as we tend to do. All right, let's go. Hooah! Give me all them cards. Okay, I forgot about that. Hooah! Oh my goodness! Ah! Wah! 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 Shit! Shit! I didn't pick up a card. I feel stupid. I'm gonna throw up. Throw up. It's gonna happen. Live on stream. What's happening? Wah! No! What the fuck? What did I? Oh, up. Gotcha. Golly, this game is just like, idiot. You should have known what you cannot ever have known. Make it up as you go along. React faster than you probably should be able to. Go, go, go. Fast. Speed. There's got to be a skip here. I think it probably resides right here. Wow. Money. Easy peasy. Faster, fast, fast. I wonder if... like right there, I think we could have jumped across. Yeah, that was what it was. Totally what it was. I see the code. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up. Oh. What the fuck? Oh shit, got it. Sorry, makes sense now. Pop and pop, pop. Okay. Okay. It was okay. It was okay. We can do that. I seen the skip. We can do this. Whew. Okay. I got something in my eye. Meal rank 24, by the way. I thought it said we were 30 lies. Zero says it was a fight. It was a fight or flight response. And when my brother said he thought the kid had a weapon. Okay, no, okay, that makes so much more sense. Okay, it makes so much more sense. Zero. Okay, so got it. got it. Yeah. It adds up an incredible amount. I was about to say, because I was like, the fact that he had a weapon was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get stabbed. Okay, this is like a fear response for everyone. But when I think I was getting lost and I forgot the fact that you were saying that he was just having a phone and you thought he had a weapon. Gotcha. Makes way more sense. That turned my typical fight response immediately into a fight. Yeah, that's absolutely no, honestly, fucking Zero. Hey, Zero. You don't want to be the guy who has the fight response, honestly. it's a bad response. You'll die. You'll die. And this is a world where guns exist. And most people carry knives. Okay? Terrible response. Ego is the fight bullshittery. Okay? With one exception to being like losing someone that you would rather, like you care about, like your brother or mom, that's when your fight response is probably like, well, fuck it. Living in a world without these people would be significantly worse. This is where this makes sense. Fluff says, oh yeah, heat has been survivable. Also, Zero says, the cop came back to our house to question us. I was literally just sitting on the couch. I saw the cop stop and immediately came to the door. Nice. Yeah, that's good. The police officer just making you do that, because yeah, I always want to have more understanding what's happening. Fluff says, she means beef, like having beef with someone. Oh, not biff. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Zero says, I had a fight response immediately, intentionally because we had him outnumbered 2-1. Okay. No, my brother and I were together. My brother's 11 and I'm 6. Yeah, yes. Okay, the weapon thing that makes it all described, because it sounded like again, it's like some guy's walking up to you with a phone, but no, you perceived it as him maybe having something in his hands is a little bit dicey. Makes sense. Oh, I think the cops might have had a bit of a suspicion on me because my voice was shaky when I was talking to him like I was guilty. When in all actuality, I was just it was just my anxiety kicking in. That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I think cops also understand that. I think they're yeah. Well, some cops I should say. Some cops do, but other cops, yeah. You know what's freaky, Zero? There's been so many moments in my life where like I don't know. I'm the guy who always unfortunately witnesses fights. It's horrible. But like in high school, always I was in the principal like knew me like by heart, and I was always the person who basically seen everything, and could explain exactly what happened. In like a very fair way to everybody. So even the person that maybe started the shit, I was just like, yeah, but what you didn't see is that he's been talking, like saying horrible things to him the whole like 2 days, and neither of them basically got shit basically. But point being, that whenever any sort of like conflict happens, and like, or am I like where my anxiety should be, it isn't, and then where my anxiety shouldn't be, it is. Like, so say if I'm walking in the mall. For no reason, I'll just be like, I'm gonna fucking explode, but we're gonna kind of keep it locked in, and I walk across. But in moments that should be anxiety-inducing, boy, it's pretty chill. Doesn't make any sense. Like your body reaches a certain maximum overload of anxiety that you're just like, okay, we're just gonna make it. Everything's fine, because so many chemicals are going on in my brain that it has to be fine, even for about a moment, you know. Quickly. See, this is what we gotta do, boys. This right here. Get this. Do some jumpies. do that, because that's just clean as hell. This. Okay, and this is where we gotta do the thing. No, I fucked up. But that's how you do it. Something like that. But I don't know how you kill those enemies across. Maybe I'm getting too quick. You gotta not jump too early. Probably the case. All right, you know what? That's debatable. Just walk right into a bunch of bullets. It's fine. Stop it there. No. Ah. Another one. Ah. Speed, 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 speed. Oh. Wah. 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 Fuck. What the fuck? Did I get that one at least? I did. I did. So it looks okay. It's okay. It's just the execution that's a bit demanding. I'm honest. Also, I was gonna say, does anyone notice anything different with my audio? I changed a little bit of stuff. I don't know if it's entirely noticeable. I think it's noticeable for me because I'm like a little bit of a, I know, you listen to yourself for hours on end. You're like, you sound a little bit more crisp. Just a little bit, not a lot. Don't get a big head. Chill out. That kind of thing. Ah, 5 shots. Ah, it's a hard shot to pull off. Lone Syndicate says hello. What is good, Lone Syndicate? How was job? How was life? Did you meet any cool characters at gym? Or have you gotten into the flow of things where everybody is looking the same? Which is a thing that happens with most people ever, you know? Well. Oh, by the way, I think I mentioned this. I'm so excited, dude. Cult of the Lamb is coming out in a couple days, I think. I had a thing. I had to scratch my eye. That's an excuse, but actually it isn't. My brain got staggered because like, I gotta scratch my eye. But fuck it, I'll keep going. Okay, you need to get all the shots in there. Shoot this. Jump. Please hit. Jumpy! Jumpy! Money! Easy peasy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Red,
That,
did you see that?
that one part is a little clunky. A little clunky. Ah, get something in my eye. Oh! Oh, don't think it says work was good. Yeah, it was pretty chill. Fluff says a week till my birthday. Nice, Fluff. Holy shit, it's happening that soon. A week till your birthday. How old are you gonna be, Fluff? If you're comfortable telling me. If you're not, then just ignore the question entirely. But I'm curious. Lone Singers, how are you today? I'm doing pretty good. I got a video, guys. I got a video for you guys finally coming out. I decided to take a little bit of break from my course, just a little bit, to edit my batch of videos that I kind of have been making in between doing the course. So I have a video for you guys on a brand new build. Hopefully you guys like it. And then I have another build. No, that's it for builds. And then I'm gonna throw up like a bubble in my chest. Then I gotta edit a bunch. I gotta edit a Try Not to Grin, and then I got a bunch of Share Grin videos because I binge watched Spy X Family, and what is it called? Trapped in a Dating Sim. But those two videos, man, I haven't made another video for. Like, one of the things that's incredibly satisfying is in the course I was taking and in the book that I'm reading, one of the things it tells you is that YouTube basically needs a little bit of time for you to find the audience that you are creating for. And I looked at one of our, what do you call it? What is it? Should You Watch series? Which I thought, that's a series that should probably work, but for whatever reason, I find it's not resonating and not finding an audience. And as, you know how we made this new channel, Share Your Grin, And I am actually seeing that. I'm actually seeing that those videos, it's taken a little bit of time. It's like goes in like sometimes 3-week increments where like 3 weeks will go by, and then finally you'll see YouTube basically like have more data coming in from who's watching it, and then they'll give it to more people. But some of those videos are actually doing really well. In fact, I'm kind of at a crossroads where I'm like, should I just alter the like sitting down podcasty kind of like talking about a series and shift that into like another type of should you watch, but one being about like the artistry of the show, and then the other one being about like a quick premise breakdown. I don't know, but I have a bunch of videos that I'm making for you guys. Sorry. All right. Should have picked that ammunition. I killed it. Go, go, go. Okay. Oh, I guess this may work. It did. I don't know if that was what's supposed to happen, but it is what happened. No. I would assume that is in no way what we were supposed to do. But okay. And any given hearts, to above. Hey Fluff, blah, blah, blah. Fluff says, oh, you're at 30th one? God damn, Fluff, that's incredible. Fluff, I thought you might, maybe it's Carthage I'm thinking of, who's a little bit older, but yeah. But that's not that bad at all, man. No. Oh, this is what we're supposed to do. And we do one of these. Oh, I can't see shit. This. Oh, we got a bazooka. Was this how the bazooka always looked? I don't know if that was right. I assume that's more or less what we were supposed to do. This is a great level, by the way. Really cool. Really cool level. I don't know if that's right. Oh, I think I missed one. Oh no! I fucking knew it! It's a 1 right there. I missed that son of a bitch up there. Oh, it's such a good level, but I wonder if we can find the skip here then. That's the skip right there, I think, or a piece of it, I think. Let me do this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I totally thought that we could make that. It looked way more doable, other than what we just experienced. Don't know why I jumped and skipped that ammunition. Is what it is. Speed, 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 speed. Easy. Shit. Ah! I hit the button on instinct. Ah! You little antsy. Azir says, that literally the only time I've had my anxiety got so bad that my heart literally felt like it's strangling me to death. Or venting about that, I feel a lot better. Well, Zero, I think that's one of the things that to me is, how do I put it? I think it's like, I can't really say it without like people's pollution of certain words acting as a pollution source, I think, to the actual statement of what I'm saying, if that makes any sense. I think there are things that I typically find in men that I see that are not exclusive to men, but oftentimes are, and it's like everybody wants to be everyone. Like if you're a man, you're always told, I was always kind of understood to understand that you always want to be fight. You always want to be the fight. You always want the guy who like doesn't like run away is the man, and it's not true. most people, our ancestors were people who ran away. Okay, the reason why we're alive is because people said, you know what? I think we should try to survive. I think we should. Some battles we shouldn't run at a bear full steam because they're 50 times stronger than us. And instead, we're going to run away, we're going to build some sort of trap, and then we're going to coax him into it. It's these jaws of life sticks are going to plunge through this bear. We're going to come back, eat the bear, and now we're good. You know what I mean? So it's like, instead of just punch through any obstacle you have, it's better to take a step back, analyze, adjust, and then move forward. You know what I mean? But absolutely not. I think anxiety is that voice in your head trying to tell you to survive. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people have, specifically in my case, I think a lot of, I see it a lot in men, where it's like everyone wants to be that fight person. And there are examples, like I mentioned, where like you want to basically keep the people you love safe, and that's good. You know, you don't want to, if somebody broke in your house and your mom was in the other room, that'd be a horrible thing to like abandon your person that, you know, who has basically taken care of you for your whole life, you know? And I don't think that you do that even a little bit. But granted, I also think that that's something that, you know, if somebody did run away or not have the courage to fight, I think that's also okay. Yeah, it's ridiculous that everyone should fight. Like, it's ridiculous. In fact, I think most of our evolution is probably, in some regards, us being clever enough to realize we can't win with what we have, so we need to basically come back. Or we gain nothing by basically just like dying for nothing, essentially, you know? Does that make a sense? But yeah, no, that's something that I've just seen within males specifically. Oh, really? There must be a skip here I'm missing then. At least we finished it though. Whew. Zero says, yeah, sometimes cowardice can lead to gains or genius. Yeah, I don't know if, see me, that's the problem that I sometimes have. I think, like, to me, there's a statement about cowardism, and I think that's the wrong thing. I think there is, like, I don't think you should be, like, it's almost when somebody says, like another way I could put it, which a lot of people have this, like, built-in idea of, like, you know, but I should, like, fight. It's, like, something true. But if I were to say it differently, are you always obligated to be happy? Always. Without circumstance. You're not able to have any give. Most people think that's fucking absurd. It's fucking absolutely crazy. You're supposed to be able to have a bad day. You can't be perfect every single day. So to give yourself that leniency can actually give you a future in which you can be happy, you know, because you're just be like, that only worsen your anxiety about not being happy by not being happy and being obsessed by being happy. So yeah, you know what I mean? So that same thing is, like, I think most people are everything. Most people have a fight and a flight response, and it kind of ebbs and flows with given situations, you know what I mean? I think it's an ego thing when people tend to be like, I'm always the fighter. And yeah. Now, granted, I think I might have, the reason why we're talking about this is because I might have said that, in a lot of cases, I find this is not a good thing. I find myself, I'm skewed. Also, is that the skip? I don't know what the skip is anymore. Maybe with the bazooka I can find it, but yeah, I think I'm more fucked up than I am something to in any way aspire to. Also, I don't know what the skip is. I'm really, yeah. I feel like well, we need to kill all these enemies, so I don't know. And we need to kill this enemy, so I don't know how we would basically get there. Yeah, and then we fuck up like that. Is there an eye anywhere that we can see? I generally don't know if there's oh no, there's this. Okay, there's some there. This. Clever! That's so clever. This is going to be a little bit of a sloppy run, but still. I feel like we might have missed one. I feel like we should have shot. Oof. Still not enough, yeah. Shit. Maybe quick. How close we were? Yeah, we were like a couple, oh my god, dude, we were like a couple seconds off, 20 seconds or something. Losigan says, good news, Grit, or good news. I got paid today and bought my tablet, nice. So I can get started into digital art. Lone Syndicate, I cannot wait, because I think it's like a cheat sheet my stupid non-art like understanding is that it does seem, by cheat I don't mean, let me explain. What I mean by if you were like doing normal drawing, I think doing it on a tablet, to me, just with layers and with shading, and also with just applications like Photoshop, and with there being like this like certain tools out there which are amazing, which can basically just apply like a nice gradient. I follow one of these artists for a while who has like a thing, who makes like a bunch of like nice looking characters. But anyways, he has like this, he calls it like a whoosh, but he has a special thing which basically darkens certain areas and gives like certain other areas like depth. Just like a cool shadowing effect. But anyways, regardless, just the ability to like layer things, go back and forward and back, I think is just a recipe for like mass adjustment. Whereas pen and paper, if you fuck up, you gotta erase the shit out of it. You know, you kind of gotta do all that. I'm so excited that you got this, you finally got this tablet, because I want to see the evolutionary jump with that. And I think the pain in the ass part of it, though, is you're not only learning how to draw, you're now learning a program, which can be a little bit friction based. Like I think you should prepare yourself for when you're starting this, for it to probably feel a little slow at first, because you're like, damn it, I fucking accidentally made a layer, now I have to go back, you know, all that stuff. So be prepared for at the start may be a little bit slow, but then I think as soon as you get it nailed down, you'll be like, holy shit, how was I ever drawing on a piece of paper? I do think it translates, just because it allows you to basically practice way faster than normal, you know? Damn, this damn thing is so slow. Ah! It's gonna kill my ass. Trying to claim some of that ground. Oh, I didn't have as much juice this time around. I did it, I think. Yes, barely. This damn code right here is so tight. This one right here. Alright, we've got the gold. Oh, I didn't mean to hit replay. Okay, well, we're just gonna do this just to have some fun, you know? Thank God we hit that. Okay, a little bit faster time too.
Just keep getting better and better.
Next. Whew. Yes, I'm curious, what kind of tablet did you get? Did you do some research to see what the best of the best was? Did you get that damn glove? My dad has one of those. My dad does a lot of sign design, like for cars, you know what I mean, like crazy decals and whatnot. So he has one of those gloves that like just lets you glide like a butterfly across your pay, whatever it's called, tablet. And is that what you meant by tablet? I realized just right now, Lone City, you could have meant not like necessarily a drawing tablet. Like there could have been like a book type tablet. But I thought, based on what you told me in the past, that checks out. Ah, I bashed my skull into the ground. Also, it's cool that we're spawning in right near the thing. Uh-oh. New level. Mapping out a bunch of shit. I knew that thing was right there. Damn you. Okay. Well, that's not as good. Not as good at all. Okay, not we do. Ooh. Shit, not what we were supposed to do, I don't think. Oh, I'm gonna throw up. Quickly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's okay. Was that okay?
even
So
break a
close.
sweat.
I don't know if I didn't really see a skip anywhere in there. It's kind of hard to do that the first run. You're like, oh my god, it's so fast. Ah. No. I don't know if I should have grabbed that or not. I think I should have. Yes,
Congrats.
barely. So
Did you see
yeah,
that?
I didn't know there was any perfect thing. I think you just needed to go fast. Sometimes that's the only option. Go fast. Also, I'm gonna get gifts after the fact. I think yeah, I'll go back and have to do most of the levels again to get a gift. That's not great, but anyway, I'll find the time maybe, hopefully. What's all this? Right, you have to go through bubble, detonate bubble. Neat. Oh, was I supposed to? No, this is a part of it. I don't know how I didn't die there. That's madness. I feel like I missed a lot. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing a lot. God damn it. Sweet. Yep, I know I missed one. I missed like one. Some over there. I see this one's on the other side. Ugh. Touch bubble. Ugh. Nah. Lone Syndicate says, I am fully prepared to to suck at digital art at first, but just like when I originally learned how to draw 10 years ago, I'm fully prepared to sit at my computer looking at YouTube tutorials for hours. Yeah, I don't think you'll suck at it at all. I think it translates a lot. I just think it's the program understanding. I think like the part of digital stuff that makes it so fast is that you can just like undo, try again, undo, try again, undo, try again. That you have like 1,000 different brushes that you can find the one that you just find is the one that you get the best result out of. You know, the one that layering to me is like, you can try to do layering kind of in like paper with certain types of thing, but it doesn't really work as not nearly as much as the other one can. You know, you can like make a head and then like change shit if you wanted. Yeah, back when I was checking out how to get okay at art, I was considering it. I was never actually that I was never prepared to like dedicate the mass amount of time that it would absolutely take to do that. That's one of the things that I seen that to me looked like just incredible to your development. You know. I don't know if this is right. Get this. This is what we needed. Well, yep. Okay, yep. All right. This. Oh, also, ladies, I'm watching. Take a little break from anime again. But it's not really that. It's just because I what do you call it? I want to make good videos on Spy X Family, like a should you watch, and I don't want to like bog down my mind with too much shit, basically. So yes. So I'm taking a little break. I knew I need to shoot that first, but. Anyways, taking a little break just so I don't get my mind too bogged down with too many different types of shows and what made them great, and what makes them interesting to various different audiences and stuff like that. So I'm watching The Boys. I think I told you guys this a little bit. The intro to season, whatever this one is, three, is not only absolutely horrific, but yeah, but yes, to say it's extremely hard to like. What the fuck happened? Oh, I didn't pick it up. Season 1, rough. The start of the season, brutal. But it's very good thus far. It's quite good. I'm actually a little bit disappointed. I'm not sure if anyone else is watching it. I'm not going to spoil anything here, by the way. Just going to talk about a little bit of feelings I have having watched it. I don't like that it feels like it's doing the thing that I feel like so many shows have done. which is basically this idea that characters are like never allowed to grow. Uh-oh. Yep, that's not bad formatting. Sorry, I'm not applying the right sequence to the right thing. But yeah, to me, one of the problems I'm experiencing with the show is I dislike that all the characters are making the same choices that they've always made. Like, no growth has functionally happened. And it's a shame because at the last season there was a lot of growth that should have taken place, but because it's been like months since the events of the last thing, it's just kind of crazy. Crazy shit's happening all the time. And now we have our one gun again. This. Ah! Oh, it worked! Barely, though. Didn't give us the gold. But we did it. We beat it at least. Replay. Oh, my body! I don't think it says. And the tablet I got was a Samsung 7 FE tablet. I did some research and it was the best standalone drawable tablet. I ended up getting it for $395 plus tax because it was on sale. Ooh, that's still a goddamn good bit of money. Whew! That is it a tablet that you can draw on as a drawable pad, or is it something that you draw on actually? Because I'm curious while I'm saying it. I don't know the optics of what is happening. Are you like doing the thing where I see a lot of people do this? Like they're drawing while looking at the screen, kind of as the way they can measure that? Or are you drawing literally on the screen like an iPad? And can you do both? I would assume you could do both, but yeah, $400. That I feel like you should be able to do both. You should be, yeah. That's but also maybe it's just because it's super accurate and like it's sturdy as hell. It lasts forever. But $400, god damn, that's like a yeah, that's a good bit. That is a good bit. Eeh. Still gotta buy a software to color and shit. Yee. Yeah, I think the meta here is to drop. Yeah. Okay, well that's part of it. I think it's we need to skip that bit, but I just don't know what that looks like exactly. Do we need to pop this bubble over here? So that's all makes sense. So we can do this. Oh, I get it. It's this. Fuck. Ah. Now we're good. We're good. We're good. Easy peasy. Breaking out. Speed, 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 speed. Speed, speed, speed. Fucking shit. What, did that not blow up? Did that do fast enough? Ah, so close. I think that's what you do though. That's why, because I was wondering why we have that purple gun. I'm like, it doesn't really make sense why we have that still. Go. Touch this. Touch this. This is the one I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. God damn it! That's not the one. My bones are liars. They're deficient in calcium or something. Go. Yeah. Touch this. This. Oh, too much speed, too much speed. This. This. I fucked up. I don't think I was supposed to do that exactly like that. Yeah, see, this seems like what you're supposed to have at this point. Shoot that guy, jump here. Get these. This. Shotgun, don't fuck with these shots. God fucking damn it, I missed one, I guess. Oh, yeah, sometimes that one thing doesn't kill that guy. Yeah. Alright, no expectations. Dissolve the self. All that. What does that mean, Grin? Shut up. I just want to win. Saying whatever doesn't let me lose faith. Give me this. I need this. Oh, I just locked. Cap lock. Ah. I killed him. Yeah, I think I'm getting a little too antsy. I think that last jump, I think we can probably just run it. It's not going to be that bad. Not that bad, not that detrimental, you know what I mean? Detrimental. Who? Ah! What? Who did I miss? So there was some bastard who I just didn't actually kill. So we wouldn't have been able to make it anyway. God damn it. God, that card you son of a bitch, it was like right here. Oh, it's brutal. Is this? Also, I still have not grinded too much of the Genshin thing. Although, on the topic of Genshin, what do you call it? So I have a problem where my favorite characters are the ones that are the worst. Oh, that's what it is. Is that what it is? Oh, god damn it. Okay. But yeah, I have a problem with Genshin where I like so much the characters that are turns out not good. Like, have you seen how good Kuki, I think is what people call her? God damn it. She's so good. Or no, she's terrible. She's an awful character. As far as, well, maybe not. Maybe you just use her as like a heal bot and like a damage amp with Noblest Oblige. Maybe, really. Then yeah, maybe she's good, but I want to build her. But it also requires me to do the chasm and shit or whatever it is. I'm like, ugh. But what do you call it? She looks so good that I want to build her. And also, I think I could see her actually being somewhat useful, especially if Dendro ever becomes notable. You know what I mean? She's kind of like, I don't know, just like a great applier of elemental stuff. Bastard. I don't think I fucking picked up the goddamn skip. Go, go, go. Also, what's with Azel? I see you. I did see you. Touch. Dash. Thank you. Come on. I've been working for that for hours. It's been minutes, but anyway, moving on. Next. Finding some story? Some purple, you know, talky talk? Nope, okay. Lone Singer says, plus, I wanted a tablet that could do, either thing on, like, play my mobile games. Because not gonna lie, every time I try and play Counterside on my phone, tries its best to not have a. Yeah, dude, I'm the same way. I actually have a pretty newer phone. And me just browsing memes, the battery on the back is like so hot to where if I held it there, it burns. Also, battery from your phone, heat is different heat. It feels like radiation poisoning. Like, it feels like it's just pollution. Yeah, it's not like touching a warm, like, pot or something. It's like, feels not good. Yeah. I'm literally just looking at memes in the game. It's like having a stroke. Lone Singer says, I can do both, but you do have tablets that are meant for PCs that only work when you pair in using with PCs, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah, but the fact that you can do both, that's awesome. Because, yeah, my worry would be that the ones that you need, like the ones I see everybody use, which is just basically looks like a mouse pad, but you can draw on it, essentially. The problem with that one, or the good part with that one, is I imagine it's pretty accurate to actually draw on, whereas the tablet ones I can see being a little bit more fucky, because I think it has it's just doing more, it's just generating a screen and all that stuff. But at this point, they probably are at the point where they can kind of do both. Azel says hello, what's good, Azel? How are you this fine evening? What was the best part of your day, Azel? Lone Singer says, yes, Grin, you are correct. 418 is a good bit of cash. But since I've been working a lot in summer, I thought I'd buy myself something nice because I haven't done so in a while. Yeah, no, but not only that, Lone Singer, I also know I'm keeping up mentally. You're paying off a PS4, right? The PS5. And you're also, like, you got a tablet, you're considering getting a PC. Woo! Oh, also, this will sound so good when you get a PC, man. Yeah, you can just pop that bitch in and see actually like on a bigger screen your creation happen. That's dope. Looks like it says, GRINN, did you hear about the guy who streamed a good bit of I heard that really quickly in like in a one-off video. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. Also, apparently he didn't get banned. Again, I think, how do I put it? I think knowing like Japan and, not Japan, sorry, China, like knowing the censorship laws over there, knowing them over here, and knowing that like they can't really do, if you're considered, there was some sort of weird manga debate like last year, where basically, as long as your content is whitelisted from Japan and those countries, your content can exist kind of like doing fair use in the West, because that's what our laws are or whatever. Which kind of makes sense. It's like laws based on where you geography, where like your government decides. Because it'd be weird if like some sort of, you know, like horrible third world country which had like a dictatorship was like defining what we could see in that time. You know, it's weird. Anyways, like decided that he owned every piece of media ever, and you're like, what? Like, it's not okay, you know. But anyways, there was this debate last year about that kind of stuff. And to me, I have always felt when it comes to Genshin that MiHoYo doesn't, how do I put it? Even back in the heyday, when Genshin was constantly going off, it was funny because you like, if you guys remember back in the day of Genshin when you've seen a bunch of creators upload thumbnails of like this leaked thing, some people were like super careful about it, and they still got annihilated by other content creators for covering it. And now those same content creators are covering it, or have covered it, picking and choosing, which is just the most two-faced bullshittery I've ever seen. Anyways, sorry. Yeah, to me it was always one of those things where like I've seen, even in that time period, people go really far. Like, there's people who are being really careful, not like trying to spoil. They didn't put it in the thumbnail. They just kind of said, hey, if you want to talk about this stuff, I'm going to do it over here. And they got shit on my other content creators that weren't doing it. Anyways, so long story short, I even back then there were channels that actually like went buck wild. They showed in thumbnail, title, everything, and MiHoYo never really cared. And Honey Impact was still going. And also, I didn't think MiHoYo, I think MiHoYo cared when they could care about it. Like when Chinese people within their like environment where they could stop it, they stopped it. But also, I think MiHoYo had like, how do I put this? It's kind of hard to describe, but basically, back in the day, I'm not sure you guys remember it, but I was, yeah, no, the guy did get banned, like his main Genshin account. Yeah, no, his Genshin account got banned, but he didn't get banned off Twitch. So like MiHoYo could only do so much, but also, the fact that they didn't like go after Twitch and say, ban this person, this is not okay, because I think it's happened before with other streamers and such, where they've played early access content and their whole channel just gets nuked. But I do think MiHoYo has basically seen what it is when they basically super disincentivize, or at least seemingly disincentivize, public perception-wise, leaks. Which basically, remember I talked about this a while ago when I said this is the main thing that your game is devouring. Like, this is the thing that is making the downtime of your game manageable for your community, is to be excited for the future. And what do people do when they're not excited for the future? They tear down and they complain and they criticize, and minute problems become much bigger, and etc. And also, it was kind of hilarious to see like a bunch of people who enabled this idea of like criticizing anyone who talks about leaks kind of get eaten alive because everyone had nothing to talk about anymore, and then they kind of were like, oh my god, how could this happen to me? I was sitting there in the background like, okay. Okay, I don't mean to cast too many stones. I just think it was one of those things that even now I still sit there and I'm like, woof. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I am excited for Sumeru, for what it's worth. I just think that the funner conversation is the weirdness of the leaks and how the community is still ravaging for them, but there's very little people that provide it, and if it is, it's like 2 or 3 channels. And then some of the big channels do it, and they do it, but they clearly don't care about it. You know what I mean? It's like they're doing it because it gets views and stuff. Honestly, I don't want to talk too much to it because it's probably just not a productive conversation to have. But there were people in certain communities within Genshin that always used to tote themselves as being like great content creators. They love when there's a drought when they're in Genshin because they can make crazy good content and everybody else just does like quick character showcases of the same artifacts in the same domains. And they love the challenge to make good content. And now some of those same people are making reaction content for other people. Now, granted, could be considered to be a good thing because you're giving that person kind of like a lens or shining a light on them. But also, yeah, it also is like you're not making anything. You're reacting to a thing, which I think is fine. But also, it doesn't help when the person sometimes is criticizing the content that they're watching, like, what a piece of shit video. Or what a bad opinion. And I don't know. To me, it's weird. It's weird. I do think just the state of the Genshin community, I might just be subscribed to the channels that I liked in the past, but recently I'm just kind of maybe growing out of, which is fair. You know, not every person is your direct audience, you know? I'm not sure how you guys feel about that, but I feel like the Genshin community, I feel like I need to go find different channels that are more fair, I guess. You know, and I'm all for criticizing Genshin. I'm not on feeling like I hate hypocrisy. But anyways, Azel, I'm doing pretty good. Nice, love to hear it, Azel. And you, I'm doing pretty good, Azel. I made a video today. I kind of took a long ass time to make that video. Hopefully, it turns out fun. You guys enjoy it. It's probably coming out Wednesday. It's a build for Tiny Tina's Wonderland. This one is probably the funnest one I think I've ever made. Maybe not. Maybe Torrent was kind of really stacked, but this one to me is just. It's so satisfying how it sequences, and I wish I did a better job of explaining how it exactly sequences and why that's so nice. But yeah, it's also a consolidation of like all of the mechanics I never got to use with other builds because it's a fire build, and as much as Clawbringer can kind of amplify fire, not to the extent in which I think just, you know, Graveborn can amplify magic, which is kind of what we're also doing, so I had to kind of make a choice there. Hopefully the new class in Wonderlands will hopefully buff fire to a more specific extent, rather than it kind of being like a weird side thing when it's not even near what Berserker does for Cryo, you know what I mean? Yes, you would, did we catch up? Lone Singer says, yes, you would be absolutely correct, Grin. The graphic drawing tablet are very accurate, like there is no delay when you draw, like I saw this guy do a review of one. Oh, nice. Okay, so is that one has the same review? Is that why it kind of has the same thing? Or is it kind of like, it's not quite as accurate, but you kind of get so much more, and you can actually use this thing as just like a fun, like, you know, it's a tablet basically. You can like download whatever you want on it. You can watch movies on it. It's not just this, you know, but it is a very good version of that as well. Is that why? And yes, and yes, I am still trying to get a PS5. I found one on Amazon that's just the console for $500. Still $500, Lone Singer. Golly, still a good bit of money. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta use the washroom. I'm back. Damn. Ooh, I'm back. Okay. Let's get to moving. Let's get some coffee. You know what sucks? So I spilled a bunch of coffee. You know what sucks? What do you call it? I took last week, like half of last week off because I was feeling pretty not good, pretty shitty, and then so yeah, sorry, I took last week off when it comes to exercise, and yeah, I was a good dude. That means when the time comes, I'm gonna be able to kick some ass when next week comes around. I do next week and I'm even worse. And I'm like, that's just disappointing. It's just really disappointing. Ooh, it's at a curve. All these I don't know how you're gonna bob and weave and dodge all these. So I don't know if that was supposed to be how we managed that, but we did. Wah! Fuck you. God damn it. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I see box, I shoot, I die, not good. This, not good. Ah. Whew. Oh, I didn't pick up any bullets. Is there only 2 shots in this? 3 shots. Shit. Oh, I guess we'll grab this. And that blows up that, so we don't even need to worry about that. Just wanted to show what was over there. Oh, and that hits that. How cute. Rah! Alright. we got it flipped. Do I have any shotgun shells? I have barely any. Woo! That was close. Getting really close there. Oh, I don't have a weapon. Shit. Give me that. Oh. Ah, you stupid. I shot again. I get into like a flow habit. And I'm like, not like this. I don't know why I do that. Oh, I thought I picked up the ammo. Man. Dang it. Oh, we have 9 shots. Huge. What? I'm so confused why that happened. Yeah, we're not even close near him. Oof. Oof. We need to at least complete the round. Did I not kill him? Is that what happened the first time? Maybe. There we go. And this. Whew, that was clean. Ah, it's not clean. Get some. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's so much to just. I just want to go fast, and the game's like, you gotta watch. You gotta make sure you're careful. And I'm like, God damn you. Ooh, this. Jump, shoot. Get all this. That's close. Clean. Alright. What the fuck happened? What the fuck is that? Ah, I'm so mad. What did I miss? Oh. That's so shitty. You were there, man. Who did I not kill? Was it you? I don't know. Disappointed. He died. He died. Also, I forgot we could just shoot that guy, so. Also, I forgot that. Oh, there was a box there we probably didn't kill. I didn't even see that thing there. Anything there that I missed? No. I don't even think we need to do that. Dude, imagine we have to go to do the hard part too. Yeah.
Didn't even break a
Was there a
sweat.
skip there somewhere that I missed? Whew. Azel says, yeah, that's a rabbit hole. Which one? The whole Mahoyo, leak content-wise stuff? Lone Singer says, also, Grin, are you planning on getting a PS5 soon with God of War releasing in November? Well, actually, Lone Singer, I forgot about this. I thought God of War was coming out, I thought God of War was, you had to have a PS5 in order to play it. But then Nanny was like, why do you need a PS5? And I'm like, yeah, I guess it is coming out on old gen, right? So I'm like, oh, okay. It's gonna be shit. It's gonna play like shit, but at least I don't even care. It's one of the few games I play for the story. I just want to figure out how it concludes. I just want to see Atreus be fucking beefy and crazy, you know? Although he's still kind of young. It's probably not. But yeah. Azel says, I've been waiting to get back into Genshin just so I can get the new skin for the Raven Girl for God, official, and I wanted to get. I also want to list it on eBay. Oh, in your Genshin account, you mean, or what? Azel says, the fact that players would kick me out because I was Eula got annoying. Weird. Little did they know it was a C6 Eula. I've never heard about that. That's also, I think, just toxic people. I think some people probably maybe they want to play Eula and that's why they kicked you out. But I find that surprising that they kicked you out from that. What a bunch of shitty shitters. I must have not picked up something. I was like, what happened with that sequence? We're looking for a skip, boys. Maybe like that? I don't know. Maybe there is no skip. There's just speed. I don't think there's a skip. I think there's just speed with this one. I think you just optimize yourself heavily. Yeah. Okay. How far are we? Yeah, only a couple seconds off. Yeah. Okay. So we can definitely do that. We just need to be fast, and I think that's how that will work. Okay. So I think there might be actually a skip that I didn't use that time. Also, I didn't know if I'm just getting older and, just some part of me from a bygone age that most of my generation cannot achieve, and honestly the last generation can't even achieve, is happening to me. I think it's something like that. But, go. And one of these, I guess we could dash here. I don't know, yeah, we're not gonna... sorry, I've been getting really into just looking at houses. I can't afford shit. I just think it's nice. I just think a lot of them look really nice. And yes. So we don't need that one. We don't need that. And then we can do this. Yeah. Fast enough? Easy.
Hey, Red.
Yeah, I don't know why. There's something in my head that when I see something like a house and it looks beautiful and I'm just like, this is nice. I can't afford anything. I probably will never. We're not gonna be that negative, okay? But it just looks so nice. Some of these houses. My brother's recently gotten to bought a house, and it's cool because there's certain houses that you see that have a cool layout, but maybe they're a little bit older. But they just seem like they have so much potential. Where and if you paint the walls, if you do all this stuff, it seems like it could be such a beautiful place. And then you see ones that are people have already done that with. I just seen a barn, a house that was made off of a big ass barn. It just looks fucking clean. Looks so good, so good. It's got so much fucking acres too. It's also $1 million. So yeah, but we're not window shopping here. We're just hey, that's cool. What clever design, you know? I don't know if you guys are at that point in your life yet where you're this is everyone's mom and dad watch HTV. I'm not sure if you guys have in the States. Maybe that's where it comes from, I think. No, it's actually pretty Canadian based. But yeah, it's the Housing Network channel, and it's just a bunch of people talking about how cool houses are and shit. And I think you're starting to get a little bit older where you're that shit resonates. I can't afford nothing, but that looks nice. Okay. And I'm that's what we doing now. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
I spy something really tacky.
Violet.
Is it Weiss Pleather Bell?
Rude.
How are you so good at this game?
These are the worst.
Okay, my turn.
It's just him. It's just all him.
I spy with my little eye something flat.
Is it White's ass?
Oh, I know. Is it White's ass? I said, is it White's flat ass?
You okay, White?
Huh? Were you two saying something?
You mean you haven't heard any of our S-tier insults? What a waste of comedy gold.
As a person who has done a lot of kettlebell swings and has quite the situation, it is not something that I would ever consider an insult or a positive or a negative. I think the ass, for me, just completely on a dude wise, means nothing. Yeah, chest, back, shoulders, not biceps for me, but back, stomach, those are the things. You're like, yes, thighs, sure. But not, other things, not so much.
It's true. I'm actually kind of offended, White.
Sorry. It's just some of my memories return to me at the sermon. Only enough to piss me off, though.
Ooh, let me guess. Were they about Red?
He's like, no, I seen you die in my, you blew yourself up, actually. Yeah, and Red was, haven't gotten to Red yet, actually.
Hush.
I just can't believe I had to die before realizing how much GRINN was manipulating me.
Oh, no, that's what it was.
You keep telling me not to fight him, Red. But I can't let this end without him suffering for what he took from us.
Ooh.
You heard what Mikey said. The true days of judgment were based around forgiveness. If we succeed in restoring heaven, well, eventually, you're gonna have to forgive GRINN.
I don't know if I can.
That's the good ending, I believe.
Forgiveness, schmargiveness. Restoring heaven won't change the fact that we're still dead. So, why not treat yourself to a little revenge? Some people just deserve death over forgiveness.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit, also, I'm sorry. My dumb face. But, yes, Angel on our shoulder is actually red. Weird. Also, purple. I'll say, out of all the canonical evil colors, purple's probably, like, the worst. As a person who loved the series The Darkness, purple was definitely not good. Not good.
What do you think we deserve, then, for our past?
Oh, that's true.
That's different. We were doing what we could to survive. We were victims of circumstance in a cruel, cruel world.
And he wasn't?
GRINN lived in that same world with us.
Ooh, Red's wise as hell. Here's a hot take. We're too good. Red's too good for us. Okay, we should probably back off. We're gonna fuck all this up.
I don't think forgiveness should be determined by things like who is or isn't deserving. We all feel and inflict pain. We can choose to fight this truth in an endless battle where there are no true winners, or we can make peace with it. The latter is the more difficult path of the two, but I think what you gain from it all makes it well worth it in the end.
I think I get you. It's like how you can never be a true gamer if you only ever play on easy mode.
You ruined a very cool moment. Also, you guys know, here's the thing. If you have a fucking 9-to-5 job, alright, and you're fucking busy as shit, just play it on easy. Just play the fucking game, enjoy it, okay? Okay? You don't have time to play it, just burn through it. Experience the game. Now, if you're having a bad time because you're not mentally satisfied by the outcome, then play on normal. Play on hard. Play on that. But you control the satisfaction of your life, and you need to adjust and add conflict, take away conflict when you need that in your life. But yeah, fucking play on easy if you want. But also, don't be making these IGN games and say how the game is its gameplay is boring when you're fucking playing on easy mode. That's bullshit. That's stupid. It's like a complete disregard for your own shittiness, your own toxic behavior to your own self.
I mean, if that's what you need to compare it to.
Again, like I said, she's too good for us. Moving on. Oh, I bet she's gonna get worm-tongued by GRINN. Also, oh no, she's getting like convinced by Red. That's what's happened. Fluff says 7 out of 11. Too much water. IGN. But also, yeah, except Fluff, that'd be like, no, sorry. That the funniest part about that joke to me is that everything. It's fucked up, but games are not rated on a 1 to 10 scale. It's a 3 rank, maybe 4 rank scale. 7 is dog shit. 7, not worth it. Not worth 7. Wait for Steam to make it $1. Okay. 8 is actually pretty worth it. It's like a solid experience. And 9, holy fuck, you gotta get in there. 10, they're lying to you. This is absolute bullshit. All right, it's not true. It's they're paid by somebody. Okay, I hate to say it. No, with one exception to maybe being Skyrim because it had mods, like a fuck ton of content, and even then, no, I think Skyrim makes sense. So I think Elden Ring might be also a contender that makes sense. Elden Ring had so much content, you could replay the fuck out of it. I think it's gonna have mods. Elden Ring makes sense too. Those are the 2 games in recent memory that I've seen 10s, and I thought, okay, fair, somewhat. I get it. I'm not sure. I don't even love these games so much. I actually do. I like both of them a lot. I love them both. But yeah, but yeah. Do you guys ever get like a fucked up song in your head and you're like, you can't say, like, not the lyrics because they, you know, race things, but instead just not being able to say it because the lyrics are just kind of weird and fucked up, but like the rhythm is like, and I'm like, love it. But then if I think about the words, I'm like, oh, this is bad. This is very not, it's actually real. Let me catch up on the chat. I'm blind. Lone Seeker says the tablet I got is very accurate, as well, but limitations that it has is that there are 4 gigs of RAM. And for a tablet that is good, not great, but good. But that means when I'm drawing, I can't have too many layers, or else the delay will become very bad. You couldn't get more RAM though? I feel like they would have to sell like a modular stick that like you could, or like not a stick, sorry, but like if you did get a PC and you plugged it in, could the PC's RAM be shared with the pad? I feel like it had to be. Yeah. So if like you had a PC that could offload the hardware data limitation, or like the RAM, you could utilize the PC's RAM, that would work, right? Or like a laptop. It'd be weird that you could only use in-house RAM. Wait, I thought God of War was on PS5. I don't think it is. Fluff says, yeah, since PS5 hasn't been in high supply, it makes sense that they work on releasing on PS4 version. Yes, yeah. Losing is nice. Yeah, I know Losing. I mean, to me, it makes the, like, I can hold up. Also, Deathverse coming out on PS5 or PS4 too. So it's like, okay, I can hold up. I can wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. I would not need it now. Hazel says, hey, don't be negative, Grim. You will eventually get there, but then again, right now, it's the worst time to buy a house yet. Okay, so I want to ask you guys this. I was talking to my mom about this. I don't really understand. So, okay. Pause from the game. Hi. There's a lot of talk with inflation. I don't want to get too much into the depressing nightmare hell of the world, because, you know, we've been through a lot. And just what's the cherry on top? Okay. Sorry. What is inflation exactly? Because what I'm getting hung up on and confused by is I heard in the past that like big corporate companies and rich people basically monopolize the system. I didn't understand how they did that. I always thought inflation was basically the dollar value of a dollar going down so that you have to pay more for things, but you're getting the same like thing. And that just, that's the whole situation. But, so then people don't buy because everything's too expensive, and if you spend all your money when everything costs so much, you're basically just burning through your money way faster than normal. But the way I thought how people gamify this is basically they buy a lot of stock before the like huge crash, because then the dollar value for like a shitty $50,000 house so it's basically before the crash happens, before the mass inflation craziness happens, they buy up a bunch of like shitty condos. They're maybe like just 500,000, whatever. It's just like whatever happens, I don't know. They get that for that much money, but because inflation happens, they can charge like $100,000 for each one of these things. Is that the way people gamify it? So they basically buy capital to sell back to you at a crazy inflated price. And is that how they make money? Because I heard about people. I'm confused about how people gamify it in a bad way. Because it just sounds like everyone's getting fucked, essentially, you know. But yeah, I was talking to my mom about this, and I was like, I think that's how that works. I think that's how that makes sense. And that's why everything sucks. It's why everything slows down in inflation, because everything costs so much. They're like, I'm not spending that. Like if I waste, it's better to hoard your money and like wait until things balance out again, you know. So I don't know. I think that's how that works. But let me know in the chat, comments if I'm way off. Lone Syndicate says, Genshin co-op is a double-edged sword. You either run into mostly toxic, the most toxic people you've ever met, or people who are just wholesome and friendly, maybe even a little too friendly. I was about to say, Lone Syndicate, that sounds like a definition of the Genshin community more so than other communities. Where like you either run into like the most hateful, toxic people who are just tearing this game apart, calling it shit, calling MiHoYo's like the worst developers that have ever existed. Or you meet people who are like so, like they're like a puppy dog who you cannot hurt. They're just like, you could punch me in my own face and I would still love you. And you're like, this is the problem. You need to have self-respect. But there's like those hard-ass spectrums where you either love it and you're just like, this is like a fun anime game, I love it. I love my characters and waifus. I've also spent so much money in the game to where I'm convincing myself it's worth it. But I love it to bits. And then there's people who are just like, I hate it. I spent no money in this game and it's worthless. And I've dedicated 500 hours to grinding it and it's shit. I'm just like, I feel like you got a lot out of this deal considering you've spent no money, but okay. I don't know. Anyway. Hazel says, I'm hyped because I'm saving for my first car. It's going to be a Cadillac, but not an old one. It's just a car, but still excited. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing, man. You need goals. Unique goals are things that like resonate with you. I've never been a car guy, although I totally see that like to me, looking at like a house with a cool layout to me gets me like, it's impossible. It's a big ass goal, but it makes me so excited for what you could turn those like rooms into, how you could color stuff. Like it just ignites the brain in a really like kind of way. For me, the same way I think people can think of like, I drive my car everywhere. I think driving this car would make me feel awesome every morning I go to work, you know? So there's a bunch of things like that, which I love to hear about that. I'm wondering, Azel, as a car person, or like a Cadillac, I think is a classic car that people love to bits and is also a thing that like a car lover would love. How do you feel about electric cars? I'm curious. From a person who loves cars, would you, if you could, try out one of the electric cars out there in the market? Maybe, would you put that as like your second car? That's a better question. I think most people are like, yeah, I'd try it. That's a stacked deck. Would you basically, if you had to get a second car after this one, would you get an electric or would you get some sort of other car because it's way more on the list? Fluff says, the part of IGN reviews Pokemon games, they gave it a 7 out of 10, and one of the cons was simply too much water, but I believe it was simplified from them saying too many water-type Pokemon. Got it. I'm sure people meme the fuck out of that. People are relentless with established companies that have kind of missed the mark, so to speak. Oh, we can just do that. We can just do that. I think I hit him. I fucked up all that. I misjudged this, speed. This. This is a cute level. I fucked up. Oh, I think we might have done a, no, we fucked up. Shit. This. I think I didn't hit. Sorry, the song I'm listening to, or not listening to, the song I keep hearing in my head is Youngblood, who's a kind of a, you know, some people love him, some people hate him. I think he's fun. He seems like a fucking total, how do I put it? He seems like just constantly on cloud fucking a million. We gotta shoot all these people. Anyways, he has a song that has a lyric that's like, he's just saying a bunch of shit, but one of the like the equalizers to like this and that kind of thing is him talking about blank, and I got an STD, and I don't want to say that aloud, so instead I just go. I sound like a psycho, but yes, it is a solid song that is stuck in thy brain. But yes. And there's definitely those people that you think, at least to me, I think are just like the epitome. Oh, there's definitely gonna be a little drop here, right? There are people who just seem like they're just absolutely juiced on life, you know? And you're like, this is, how do you function? Like literally, it seems like a lot. I did. It's not the fastest run. It is what it is.
Another one
go.
down.
Replay that. Let me catch up on what I was saying. Lone Syndicate says, oh, I thought you just meant the tablet by itself. Yeah, most likely if you connect it to... Oh, no, see, that's perfect, Lone Syndicate. To me, that sequences perfectly within, like, a time period in which, like, in a year and a half, when you finally start to, like, need more layers, I think that's when you'd be like, oh, I'm at the point where I could buy a laptop or a PC, a full-on PC. But no, that's awesome. The fact that it has an option for you to be like, oh, actually, I can still get everything. I can still have it all, essentially. It's just maybe later down the line I can access that. But if you were like limited by that, then that would be a little bit rough. And that sounds like you got the perfect deal. Probably why people are like, no, this is actually perfect, you know? Fluff says, inflation is the rate of increase in price over a given period of time. Inflation is typically a broad measure such as the overall increase in prices or the increase in the cost of living. For stocks and such, people buy low and sell high. Oh, so they wait for the inflation, which is the highest high, essentially. And then they what do you call it? Then they hoard, basically. They survive until the inflation drops back down again. So that their money that they've gained or they've squirreled away is worth more, I guess. I think that's right. Some buy when it's cheap, then sell when the value inflates. Yeah, okay, that sounds like exactly what I was thinking. Okay, same goes for crypto and such, which recently experienced a crash. Yeah, and why people console GPUs and such are somewhat dropping in price due to crypto crash. Oh, dude, I hope. Also, I heard Nvidia or something just got like a huge contract payout by somebody. I don't know. I think that's what it was. It was because Japan is like, not Japan, China is like cranking up their CPU card costs like crazy. So I think America made like a huge deposit into one of the Nvidia, I think that's what it was, to like make a better card for them specifically and like sell it to the US side or something like that. So yeah, I was like, oh cool, like this could be a huge boon for gaming. Like this is like because like there's certain technologies being used, this could like propel VR gaming to like a whole new way. GPUs have already been accelerating in a huge growth, but now they have like the backing of a fucking like America economy. That's fucking absurd. I think it was something like that. So I was like, ooh, this could get a little spicy real fast. Then again, some things don't evolve fast and they just pocket a lot of the money, and yeah, but hopefully not that. Hazel says, I agree with the statement about getting, yeah, but like good people and bad people, but they're very drastically the same. Very few people in the middle. Fluff says, and inflation also occurs due to a drop in supply, a rise in demand. Okay, that does make sense. Yeah. I feel like if we just do this real quick. Oh, I fucked up. I want to get that present just because it's right here. I guess we can ignore all this. Get to one of these. It's okay. We can maybe make up for it. Oh, I already fucked you. Yeah, what the hell? Maybe we circle back and just bounce. I am the worst. I don't know how we manage this. Oh, I know what we do. We could use you. Oh god, I don't know how we really use you. Fuck. Well, we're up here now. Do you think we can make this jump? Holy god, I'm killing it! This is one I don't have to go back for. Thank god. Wow. Also, it's for yellow. Art bro. Alright, let's become speed. I don't know if there's any way to skip stuff here. You think there would be. We do this. This. We need to do all these things. That's exactly what you do, baby! Yeah, I can't give me the fucking tap, god damn it! Son of a bitch. Oh, I'm not sure if we're gonna get the big puma time. God damn it! God damn it! God damn it! We could have managed it. We could have salvaged it, but we didn't. Oh, but that was definitely it. I'm happy I saw that in the middle. I didn't see the little hand gesture before I I did it, which makes me feel happy with myself. Fucking please hit, god damn it. This. Patience. Patience. God damn it, I did not skate. This. Fuck, I missed that one. Shit. My accuracy has shit the bed. This. Uh-oh. What the fuck happened? Was there only ever 2 there? I guess there was only ever 2 there. Nailed it. There it is. Go. Oh, fucking damn it. Touch the ground, you son of a bitch. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna get this one, boys. I feel like I fucked up. Are you fucking shitting me? Did it? What the fuck is alive? Who left? Who the fuck is still breathing? What? That son of a bitch all the way back there. You need to make sure you hit that, eh? Ugh. Go. Fuck you! Son of a bitch! Maybe I need to fix my sequencing. Here we go. I feel it in my bones. I hope I got it. I hope I got that one down. Go, man! This is it! Feel it in my bones! A little bit delayed, it's rough. There we go. Go! Go! Fucking get down! There we go. Come on!
That's because I'm the best.
I'm fucking scratching on my throat. Alright, that took a hot minute. You know, fashionably. Coffee is great. Amazing. Ow. If I just a little bit to the right. Let's see. Azel says, yeah, me neither, Grin. I don't know nothing about cars. I just like what I like. Yeah, no, that's I do have the same. I have a Jeep for me. I love it. 100%. Maxed out love for that car. I'm not a car person, but I love my Jeep. Yeah. Azo says, well, I realize that I like that are square and not round. Ooh, okay, you like cars more boxy. Makes sense. Interesting. Oh, so you must love that fucking Cybertruck then. You must be like, hell yes. Or does this push even that to the limits? Speed! What's that? Fuck! Up! Why is fucking purple trying to kill my ass still? What the fuck do I do with this? Yeah! Nope. Well, maybe actually. No. This didn't seem quite right. Give me the money. Speed. Thank God that worked. Panic! Please be careful. So, yeah, that was not it, but we did it. Give me this. We just need to complete it first before we can see the skippity skip. Give me this. Oh my, I'm running out of mouse space. I need to get one of those fuck off giant mouses. What the fuck is that? What? Where do I? What? Oh, it's there. Oh, I'm blind. Well, unlucky. Here it is. Oh. Lone Syndicate says, also been trying different teams. Kazuha, my favorite one as so far, is either Ganyu, Shinji, Kazuha, Zhongli, or Yanfei, or Yelaine, Kazuha, and Ayato. Yeah, man. I can see all those being nuts. Specifically, I can see Yanfei being a ton of fun. Just because Kazuha buffs up so many characters, just to the point where like almost it's like Shinji, where like anyone can kind of be good at like their normal attack, kind of, if you have that character fully invested in. Ugh. I'll throw up. God damn. Azel says, what I realize. Oh, right, no, I read that. Azel says, but my dream car is a Shelby Cobra 500S. And the only reason I know the model is because of a game, Sift Head? Okay. I've never heard about that, but I'm also not a very big car person, so I can't know what that is at the top of my head, but interesting. Lone Syndicate says, as a person who are listening to songs with questionable lyrics, I have been there. Yes, my friend. It's one of those ones you're like, Azel says, ooh, lucky, that's great. No, I don't like it. It looks ugly. You don't like the cyber car? I don't know, there's a part of me that, like, I'll be honest, I found two cars really attractive, but most of them are like people, like synonymous with people's like cars that they find attractive. So I'm not very Jeep and a what do you call it? Bumblebee, basically. What is it called? A like Transformers Bumblebee. What is it called? It's like it's like a muscle car. I forget what it's called. Bumblebee from Transformers, the Shia LaBeouf movie. that one car, which is usually synonymous with like, ooh, that looks good, but man, what an absolute inefficient piece of car. It just looks so heavy for no reason. I'm not going that fast, sir. Please. All right, let's go. I don't know if we want to waste that many bullets. Oh, I fucked up. Kind of, maybe. Let's see how bad. It works. Nope. This. Fuck. I fucked up. I somehow didn't get killed. Stop it. I need to get this stuff done first. I fucked up again. And oh, thank God. Look at that skill, baby. I'm fucked now. I don't know what to do. Duck you. My mustache. All right. I need to stop. Yeah. I just need to stop. My whole brain. All right. Well. Falling apart, boys. Falling apart. Ooh. Azel says, but a Jeep is, on the other hand, is beautiful. It's so beautiful, especially with the rounded fucking mirror, fucking lights. Jesus Christ, beautiful. Lone Syndicate says, also, Grin, back to you about building Kiki. Respect. I'm glad you. Respect. Building her also still jealous. I mean, let's not get crazy. Let's see. Still got a lot of Kazuha work to do, but I'm thinking about it. I think, like, to me, Lone Syndicate, do you know what Dendro will do with electricity? Because I know there was leaks that happened a while ago that said that. And I'm wondering if that actually would make, like, her actually incredibly good. Because she's definitely not a DPS. Like, Electro DPS at all. Like, you'd almost feel stupid for building her for DPS. Because you require so much, and she does deliver so little. I think she's best with, like, Noblest Oblige, giving you a good attack bonus. and also healing you. Also, she kind of seems like well, I'm not sure about that. Diona and Bennett are just so good in terms of supports, but yeah, I wonder if she could maybe replace Diona. I don't know if that's a good idea, though, frankly. Azel says, Sift Head is a stick man game. There's 3 characters, Kiro, Venny, and Shorty. Okay, it sounds familiar, actually. And each character has their own vehicle, and since they always pick Vinny, or since you always pick Vinny, that was his car, and in the game, it was like a GTA type game. Oh, okay, yeah, it sounds familiar. I remember there was like these Newground games with like stick figure people, which was very like Newgrounds was, how that was able to happen was pretty madness. Like just incredibly violent, very fun. I'm happy that my childhood was made by a little bit of that game, you know? Oh. I'm okay. Alright. Frustration, I've never felt it, you know? I just wasted just the same amount of time. I didn't pick up that goddamn pots over there. This game sucks. No, okay, I'm still having fun. It's just a lot. It's just so much. God, fuck. Oh, shoot. Pick up bullets. Did I pick them up? I don't know. Well, that helps, I guess. Maybe if I just relax the brain, accept madness, or maybe I just get devoured by ego and I'm like, I am a god, can't be stopped. It is perfect as all things are. That, because why not? I think I fucked up by doing that. No, that'll fuck me. Yep. You probably did play. Yeah. I think I played something like that. It was a Windows game. Okay, maybe not then. Yeah, maybe not. Lone Syndicate says basically you mix Dendro, Electro, and Hydro to get this amped up version of Electro Charge. Okay, but what does Dendro and Electro do just by itself? Nothing. My back. My body. Oh God. Oh, my body's not recovering at all, dude. I don't know what I think I might be sick or allergies. I think I need to try these allergies medications that just basically like nukes your whole ass immune system or whatever. Pick it up. I pick it up. We don't need to do it fast this run. We do want to do it fast eventually, but it doesn't need to be now. It can be whenever we get to it, you know? Patience, all that. I feel like we could maybe shoot all of these all at once. And we can do this. Oh, thank God we ended up recovering with some bullets there. This. I guess, I don't know why we waited to do that. We could have just done this. Alright, let's not fuck this up. I want to make sure we have enough bullets to do all the things. We'll just jump into all those. So, can I just jump this? Oh, you fucking kidding me? God, maybe we can do this. There we go. I just want to get it. I don't know why I did that. We didn't need to waste. We did not need to waste. Did I just see that right? No, we didn't. I thought I seen an enemy there. So then you just bounce up all this. Yeah, I feel like you're just better off shooting. I don't know why you'd do that. Yeah. Okay, well, that took a millennium.
Just getting started.
Pathetic bronze, etc. Let's try it again. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't even know you could do that. What, did I just deflect that? I didn't even know that a thing. You can deflect? What? Hey, hit me. Do it. Ow, ow, ow. No, it's not happening. It's not working. Hit me again. I'll deflect the fuck out of that. It's not working. It's not, what is that? It's like, oh, it makes sense, it's fire. Ah. Wow, that's really cool. I didn't think about that. Oh, which I'm excited for. Lone Ticket says, I don't think it does anything by itself. Wait, give me a minute while I look at it. Okay. Fluff says, so, catalyze, oh, that's what that is, I guess. Amplifies electro reactions. Okay. So Dendro in that, so Dendro mixed with Electro, does that like prime them? So it like super imbues them and then you have to like detonate it with a last element? Is that how like all of Dendro will work? Dendro is like a primer basically, or like another mix into the soup that is elemental damage, but it basically takes two mixtures and then primes it for the detonation of whatever comes next? Fluff says, makes sense. If so, still makes me curious why Cryo seems to have a combo. No combo with Dendro. Really? Weird. Depending on the projectile, I think. Weird. Dang, Fluff stole my thunder, but he's great. No, I appreciate it. Everyone just let me hear what they're saying. So Dendro, Electro. So Dendro plus Electro equals Catalyze. Okay, then you need to use another element. Okay, so Dendro, is that for everything, or is that just because Electro is basically like has multiple different detonations based on what you have? Interesting. So I wonder if Overload will be good then, for like that will be a good reaction, because to me it's pretty under. That'd be really cool if that actually surpassed. Do you think it should? It should surpass Vaporize, considering how fucking complicated that is to detonate. Guess it may also buff Swirl and Crystallize. Interesting. Okay, so Dendro Electro might be meta if you also have a Swirl teams or like Crystal teams. Oh, maybe not Crystal teams, but Swirl teams. Dendro Hydro equals Bloom, which we at least know is a unique effect when you then add Electro to Pyro to it. Okay, and Dendro plus Pyro is Burn. Yeah, as we know, Burn is a thing. Yeah, I knew you could shoot once and I hit both those. Careful with my... That was so loud for me as well. I'm so sorry. Oh, my eardrums. We are kind of, in some ways, going for gold, although I have no idea where even the skip is. But it would sure as hell be nice to find out. We need to go in here. Thank God. Definitely doesn't seem like the proper skip. What the fuck was the person alive? Okay. There's a lot of vending machines. We need to go in here to kill all these things. I only have one bullet. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
how it's done.
Shit. Oh, I feel like I'm not like they don't feel as fluid. They don't. They feel like is this right? Is this right? Beforehand, I feel like I was like laser sight. Although we only have a little bit more to go because you're still getting a good bit every single time you progress. We may have to come back next level. Yeah, because it's about time that we wind down. Maybe we get some more story to leave us out. Nope. All right. Can I knock back the Let's see. Hit me. I can. That's so dope. I didn't even know you could do that. You can deflect. It's wild. Shit's wild. Fluff says, and no clue what Cryo can do to Dendro, if anything, directly. And Swirl and Catalyst, Crystallize, sorry, that's what I'm saying, will probably work normally with Dendro when not using a Catalyst reaction. Okay. Interesting. So I guess, the type in which you hit from also matters. Weird. Fluff says, I will still hopefully, I was still hopeful we'd get our own version of Corrosion at last. Yeah. Well, to me, I wonder why Cryo doesn't work with Dendro. Maybe it's like considering like winter basically kills most trees and etc. So maybe, I don't know, fire wouldn't. That doesn't add up. Fluff says, I will... Oh, right, no, I read that. Azel says, I wish Mihoyo would buff a Shatter, or Physical. Yeah, man. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if there was like a Kazuha for Physical and shit. Whew! That'd be super cool, you know? Right now, I think there's some of them, like there's some Physical Shred, but nothing quite like you know, what Kazuha is. What's good, HN? HN says, it's been 10 years since that Saints Row mission. Time does fly. What do you mean, HN? HN, do you mean like the first Saints Row video I've ever made, which was that, like how to basically get unlimited money by flying through some like weird posts, essentially, or like post? Yeah. That was an old ass video, dude. I'm hoping to capture some of the I'm hoping to produce some things for you guys for Saints Row. I am a little bit worried for the game a little bit. That's the video. That's awesome, man. I'm happy you stuck it out a little bit. Hopefully you're having a lovely life. But yeah, man, I'm a little bit, I want to make a lot of great content for the new Saints Row, of course, because I'm excited just to have another game like that again. But I'm a little bit worried by some of the content creators I've heard talk about it. One of the videos I seen from a channel called Skill Up was about the aiming, essentially. The aiming was pretty rough. They said basically the aiming felt really not right. Granted, I also think that to me, Saints Row games have always liked the aiming. I don't know if that's like they've all been kind of clunky when it comes to aiming. But I don't know, I like them. Apparently, like when you even by messing with the dead zone stuff, it feels a little weird, stuff like that. But yeah, no, again, I'm hopeful for the game. I'm worried that stuff like that, like the if they want to make, and this definitely seems like what this Saints Row is trying to do. This Saints Row seems like it's trying to capture a very specific part of the market that GTA has not yet captured, which is basically like crazy customization, even more than GTA, as well as like conquest gameplay. So GTA kind of has that, but not to the extent which Saints Row has, where like if they want to release another part of the map for like, you know, a giant expansion to the game, maybe that's even free, but then there's like some sort of microtransaction card to buy it or whatever they decide. Because I do know that there's going to be Saints Row, the base game, and then there's going to be Saints Row Online, supposedly, like an online thing, which makes sense and also is probably the smartest thing to do given they've made this infrastructure. But to me, what's really interesting in that is what they'll do to like, because I do think they could actually capture that market essentially if they constantly kept adding like chunks of this city, new events, new big grand things, and you had your own gang, and maybe your buddy had his own gang too, and maybe you could fight over conquering sections of the map. And you could, like, if you did a certain amount of tasks, you would gain that section of the map for a week, you know, and you could have two clans within that same map fighting over territory. Like, that could actually be kind of satisfying and interesting and constantly keeping things added. Because yeah, I think this is the engine that we've seen in the Saints Row game seems pretty damn decent with the flying and with all that stuff. And now, granted, is it going to replace GTA? I don't think so. I don't think Saints Row has ever tried to do that. I think it's just tried to have fun within the same space, I guess. And then people like, you're trying to copy GTA, and it's like they're so different. Such a different game. Fluff says, best buff for physical we have is superconduct, but still likely have to focus on Dendro for a while, most of 3.x. Yeah. I'm only speculating on Amp, Swirl, and Crystallize might just work the same way regardless. Yeah, I thought I seen a graph that said that like it's relegated to its own specific sect, which I don't know. Like you said, it makes kind of sense in that regard why it would be a thing. But yeah. If Dendro had ever had a cryo reaction, what would the reaction even be? I think it'd be cool if there was like it was like a shrapnel effect. That would be cool. Because if you think about it, like vines like grappling onto an enemy, and then you freeze those vines, and then I think whatever reaction would come next. I guess it's only to Electro. Electro's the only thing that has like multiple different test cases, I guess. But yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, Dendro is supposed to be what element? Like acid? Yeah, like a poison, like earth. I think that's the best way to think of it. Dendro seemingly is earth, wind, fire, lightning, and wind. I can mention that maybe. But yeah, Dendro is nature, a flower. Yeah, floral. Yeah. I think it's earth. I think like if you think about all the elements in the game thus far, I think earth. That makes sense. But Geo, I think. Oh no, maybe Geo is supposed to be earth. Yeah, no, maybe not. Yeah, maybe probably floral. I guess. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Geo is earth probably. Anywho. Crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, Geo's Earth. Fluff got caught up too. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to wind down for the day. I'm going to be trying to edit some videos. I do have a video for you guys. It's not coming out today. It's probably coming out tomorrow, which works out perfectly because that's the day that we don't stream, so perfect. It is a build video called Phoenix Horde. Wish I came up with a better name, but that one works, I guess. And yeah, no, also I can't redo it, so don't suggest me a name, because it will only make me feel regret. Okay, but ladies and gentlemen, we'll be picking up the stream. I don't know if we'll be continuing with Neo White in this next stream. I think I want to change it up and maybe play some. Oh no, I probably will play some Wonderland, just so that we have the build, and I can have a stream that correlates the next day with showcasing it to the utmost, and maybe answering any questions. That could work out. That's probably what we're gonna do. Also, that will be Thursday, which means we have the final chapter of the. What is it called? The DLC, so we can max that out and get all of the rewards. Even though I think we're almost there. I don't know what the new class mod is though for the new thing. Man, it is wild the amount of like disinterest that people have for Wonderlands. But I still am enjoying providing content for it. And it's good. It's a good test case for when we do go to Saints Row or Cult of the Lamb, or if they ever upload like a redux of Wonderlands and kind of improve upon certain things, that'd be nice. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'm going to wind up talking again. Appreciate you for giving me a single second of your time. I hope I can see you again tomorrow, and goodbye, my friends.